Hello everyone, my name is Fireside and welcome back to Tower of Babel, Survivors of Chaos. It always feels good to say welcome back to a game that you've demoed before. If you remember back in, I think it was February, we played the demo for this. It very much gives like Diablo 3 vibes with the whole UI, and also, you know, you run through a dungeon, you kill some stuff, it's kind of like a bullet hell meets a survival kind of dungeon run kind of game. You'll see what I mean in a minute. But this is the early access version, so more is probably going to be coming in this space. The demo is still available, so if you want to play the demo for this, you can. I will put a link to that down in the description, but I'm eager to get in and start playing. Now, I've played a lot of hours in the demo, so I'm really keen to see what has changed. Can we use... I finally have a chest to put things in. One thing that really makes me sad in the demo is the fact that you can't put things into a chest. So you basically just have to deal with all the gear that you have on and never sort of change up your style and stuff. So we've still got some stuff unavailable. You guys are currently unavailable. What about you guys? You weren't here before. Oh, this is the new class that you can play, the wizard. But we have to clear floor 2 first, and for the brawler we have to clear 3. Okay, that's fine. We can do that. All of my stuff has been reset. Yep, so sadly I don't have all of this stuff, so it's going to be a bit of a sad curve for me, because I'm so used to my overpowered stuff. Okay, so we've got upgrade stuff, so we can enhance stuff. Can't enhance that yet though. There's also gems in this now, so I'll need to keep looking at that. Jewels and ruins. Okay. Nice to finally be able to speak to you guys. Okay, well, we don't have any money, so we ain't buying anything at the moment. Well, we can't do anything in town currently, so the only thing we can do is go to floor 1. Oh, I'm excited. Oh, the UI is different on this too. I didn't have that little, which way am I facing before. Now, I do have auto attack on. I have played both with it on and with it off, and I just find it easier to put it on. Oh, what is this? Reroll skills. Bless skills. Ban skill. Identify. I don't know what any of these do. I guess... Oh, that's cool. You can now actually see what stuff you get as a level bonus for this. The damage, the dot, and the cooldown. Because before you literally just kind of... This told you everything and you just kind of had to guess and just see what builds you got. But it's got level bonuses on here. So you can, if you've got bonuses into it, you can actually see the bonus. But either way, we want attack. Always go for either XP gain or an attack speed. So out of these I'm going to go for attack speed early game, and then you can get the crazy stuff later. Oh, I'm sad I'm not just one-shotting all of these guys. All of my beta progresses, or my demo progress to say, is all gone. Let's go with life restoration. Goodness, I don't have all of the armor that I've stacked before. Blood Whirlwind. Oh, some of these are new. Okay, Heaven's Judgment is a good one. Blood Whirlwind, don't get any level bonuses at the moment. It's got damage of 25.5 for the cooldown of 8 seconds. It does more damage, but it has a longer cooldown. Let's try this though. I want to see what the Blood Whirlwind does. Does it hurt us? Does it go around us? I think it's just another one where it just goes in an area. Which is what a lot of the other skills do. Let's go for restoration. I'm gonna need that in later hordes. I also want to see what comes after the Skeleton King, because in the demo the only boss that we have is the Skeleton King at the end of the level. So I'm definitely keen to see what's on the higher levels. Now I picked up the spinning blades for now because they're a good... Ooh. Well, I don't have my legendary items, so let's go with ball lightning. I don't think that's a new one, so definitely want to try out all the new ones. We're probably not going to get overly far in the first couple of tries through this, just while we Swamp of the Dead. Swamp of the Dead emerge, damaging enemies and slowing down their movement. Oh, that sounds good. Lightning strike comes from the sky, deals critical damage and stuns. Ooh. 14.5 and 3.4. It does more damage, but it's slower. Let's go lightning strike. That's automatically helping me. So there's that stun effect we just saw on that skeleton there. That's new. That's cool. Blizzard or lightning bolt. Well, this is jumping 2 levels, so we should probably go for that one. What have we got now? XP gain, ice spike. We're gonna go for XP gain, because the more XP that you can have, the easier it is to pick new skills and level up those skills. That is pretty fast, actually, for a little mini boss. I don't want to get stuck on the purge. Ooh. Beams of purging light seek out enemies, dealing massive damage. Targets elite enemies first. Ooh, we could have done with that a second ago, huh? That's useful. I get the feeling that we're going to have a lot more skills on screen than what we did in the demo, which I'm fine with, because I think it all looks pretty cool. XP radius, let's pick that up because it's a 3. And it means that I don't have to get so close. I wish I could get that for like a gold one. Because gold you seem to have to like properly get up close to pick up. So it'd be really nice if there was a skill where we can pick gold up from farther away. I've not used... I kind of got in the habit of not using my special attack because I had a legendary item which meant that I could... Whenever when my mana bar was full, I got bonus to either health or armor. I can't remember which one. But we should probably be using that more. So let's try and remember to do that. Also, I took a speed there so that I could sort of jump in and out of things. Let's go with the level 2 Heaven's Judgment. I forgot, you can now break the pots in this too. Oh, that was the best thing about like doing Diablo. In Diablo 3, you could break the pots. Let's go for a purge. Up that purge because that seems really strong. So, and it also means that it sort of seeks out enemies rather than me having to direct it or just go off in a random. It actually seeks out an enemy, which is very, very cool. I need to find some more pots to break. Can you break the barrels? Yes, you can. Nice. So satisfying. One of my favourite things to do is just to smash a bunch of pots in Diablo 3. When you're doing the rifts, the higher rift keys. Just run and smash a bunch of pots. Alright, we need to remember to stop using our special. Let's just pump some more levels into that purge, because that purge is really useful. I do like how it now tells you the damage you've taken as well, so if you do get hit by something, it does tell you. Like, if I get hit there, see it's taken like 7 damage. Do I take damage in the purge? No, okay. Just checking. I'm gonna reduce some damage because I know that that's coming pretty damn soon. See, that purge saved me there. I was just like, oh, I'll try and get up to the top here and get out, but if it wasn't for the purge... Oh, I've got double purges now. Nice. I've hit a level where we're all getting purges, but we should level up some of our other skills, so I'm going to put this into the lightning. Just with the hopes of... Yeah, see, there was a double stun there. So that's what we want to see. That purge is very useful for when I'm getting stuck in... and everyone else is sort of like enclosing me in. I heard something drop, but I cannot get to it currently. Let's go with... Ooh. Let's go with Spinning Blade. I kind of wanted to take the increased attack, but I feel like Spinning Blade is a useful one for culling out enemies before they've even got to me. Oh, these guys are new. They're all like spiky. These are cool. What are these guys? Resurrection. Absolutely want to take a resurrection. We want at least... Do they like stop moving and like extend their spikes? Is that what I just saw happen? Unfortunately, I'm not getting close enough to... Oh, they do. Okay. So these guys kind of... Oh, you really don't want to get stuck between these guys. Normally I can just sort of like squeeze past some of these enemies, but you really don't want to be close to these. Okay. Getting a range upgrade would be useful. Do I want to take another resurrection? Probably should, just to be safe, but I'm actually going to take the evade. Because if we can't get close, and I've noticed we get stuck a couple of times, we definitely don't want to be stuck somewhere. Oh, I don't even know which pot I broke there. We've got another... I should probably go for Blood Whirlwind. Level that one up. There's a sword here. Thanks for the sword. Oh, there's something like purple over there. I want to get to that, but there seems to be a bunch of these guys in my way. And can I please get to this thing? Okay. I don't know what I picked up. It didn't tell me. Right, what have we got? Duration of skills. Probably worth taking, but I'm going to take attack. Cast more frequently, or... Ooh, that's a nasty one. I don't know what these things are. What's a bless skill? I don't know what they are. Let's go with that because it's the double. Ordinarily I would take the cast speed or the triggering our abilities a lot quicker. But I kind of don't. The attack, getting the power up for an attack is also useful. Right, our thing should now go for that guy, the little bonus enemy mini boss guy. I don't know what you actually want to call them. I'm going to just call them mini bosses. It's nice to see bosses that have actual abilities now, because before mini bosses didn't have abilities. They just were stronger than your average mob, which was fine, but they got kind of boring and kind of not worth going after a little while. I really want to pick up that XP gain, but they're not helping me. I gotta deal with this horde first. And I'm about to get stuck. Yep. Let's do duration. That was a level 3 duration, which is nice. Gotta remember to use those. Can I run in here and get this? Let's do that one. Nice, we got it. Didn't get a level up from that, sadly, but managed to sneak in and grab it. Oh, first floor cleared. Oh, we don't have a lot of time to pick up the stuff, do we? I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting the boss. Okay, so we've actually managed to do one floor. Nice, and we survived. Right, what was this stuff? Doesn't tell me. Okay, so we survived. We did alright damage. And we got some stuff, but more importantly, we got away with not losing anything. When you die, a goblin will take some of your stuff. But we managed to get away with not dying on that one. I'll identify any items and see if they're any good. So that's all identified. So what have we got? Well, we don't have any helmets currently, so let's stick that on. Anything that we don't currently have on, I'm just going to throw on. Let's have a look. Hellish Mirror. definitely better. Yeah, I think that one's definitely better. Boots we've got. Any belts? No. Gloves we've got. No cloaks. We can do better armor though. And that is all we've got. Do we pick up any jewels? Any gems? No. Okay. Didn't manage to get any of those. So let's go sell that. So we've got some gold. Sell all. And don't think there's any point in buying that starting gear. Do we have any points we can put in here? Let's go with attack power and vitality. So on this one we've put some points into attack power and a point into vitality. It takes gold to up these, and as you can see as we go around here there are more updates that you can do. So if you want to go specifically into like a fire build, you can have a look at all the fire blessings. If you want like a lightning build, you can up your lightning. I have no idea what these all seem new apart from corpse explosion. These three are new. These are new. Divine Judgment was here before, but Sanctuary, Legend, Purge, and Spear of Light are new. So there's lots of new skills that we can pick up, which is exciting. So we've done floor 1. Now to unlock the wizard, we want to do floor 2. So let's jump into floor 2. We're going to take Blizzard because again that's going to bump straight up to level 2. I don't know if this is a solid strategy or this is like the winning strategy, but it's definitely what the strategy I've employed and it's gotten me hours of gameplay in the demo, so it's the one that I'm going to go with. I normally go with Lightning Wave, but I do want to try the new skill, so let's go with Chain Lightning. Chain Lightning looks cool. It bounces between enemies. Let's do XP gain. Faster we can gain XP, the faster we can get new skills and level up those skills. Let's go with the Ice Orb, because that's the one that spins around you. So it seems like we're going to go with an Ice / Lightning build this time round. Or at least try and focus on those skills. Sometimes that doesn't always work out, but let's go with Chain Lightning too. I want to see that bounce between more and more mobs, because that seems really useful. I'm glad we've got more like status effects too, so like the Ice Orb has always sort of slowed them down slightly, which was nice crowd control. But now that we've got like stuns and stuff in, that seems cool. Frost Arrow. Shoots explosive frost arrows. Nice. Seems like a good skill to have. We can combo that with all our other frost skills that we're currently packing up. Let's pick up a resurrection here. A nice early resurrection just in case. Ooh, we've got the Sanctuary. Creates a Sanctuary that deals continuous damage to approaching enemies and knocks them back. That sounds cool. Let's try that. Oh, that's like around me? It didn't seem to knock them back though. No? Interesting. Oh, Phoenix. Phoenix burns everything they fly by. Very cool, but I feel like we should focus on either lightning or frost for this. Let's go with that one. That Sanctuary doesn't seem to be knocking anything back though. Is it just me? Ooh, attack power straight to level 4. Nice. I will take that. That's a lucky one to get early. Now we can basically just kind of one-shot things. We do like a nice power creep. That's one of the reasons why I love Diablo 3, is that you can make some really stupid builds that just work. And like, it's just such a powerful feeling to just run through hordes of enemies. Let's get Lightning Strikes because that stuns enemies occasionally, which is always nice to have crowd control, especially in like a game like this where you've got hordes of things coming at you. Frost arrow goes straight to level 4, so let's pick that one up. I don't know if Sanctuary is working or whether Sanctuary just doesn't do what I thought it was gonna do. We're gonna boss one of these guys, and look at him, he's pink. Well, he was pink before my ice skills froze him. I hate these guys. They do their silly little charge at you and they're just so beefy. Or maybe it's just the continuous damage thing then. It doesn't help when it stops when I'm trying to look at things. Oh, I shouldn't do this with a boss. Let's do it with these guys. If I could trigger a Sanctuary. Okay. It does do continuous damage at least. Not quite the skill that I was hoping it was. And these guys do their little charge thing. Always try and leave it last minute to bait them into charging. I can see a stray orb coming in there. Have you got... Is that your ability? Let's get another piercing chance. That's nice, but... I kind of wanna... No, we should probably go for that. We have quite a few projectiles ongoing currently. Ooh, you've got like an arcane balls kind of thing. Not a fan of this. Oh, I missed him. I hit the other guy, but I missed him. Oh, these guys. I don't mind the melee versions of these guys. I hate the ranged ones. The ranged ones do so much damage. If we can keep him in the... Did he evade or did I evade? I'm not entirely sure who evaded what there. Nice. Got him. Yeah, the ranged ones are these that throw their stupid little electric balls at you are such a pain. I'm gonna go with projectile count here because we've got quite a few projectiles ongoing. Normally I don't bother with that skill, but I think we've got enough here to justify it. There they are. I knew they were coming. Yes, you guys. Not a fan of you. There's a whole lot of them down there. Oh, that goes 2 to 6. We're absolutely getting that. Oh, jeez, there's a lot of them. Alright, let's get these out of here. Before you become a problem. Okay, let's see any more. Let's up that lightning strike. But that doesn't mean there aren't any more. Yeah, I can see them. Let's get rid of you guys before you become problems. Where are you? Always see the projectiles and never see them. Oh, should we just go ham on projectiles? Let's just fill the screen with everything. Oh, these guys! Nice! They are still in here. Ooh, that was painful. See, this is why I want to get rid of these quickly. Because they can soon overrun you, and I have lost many a run to these guys. Let's go XP range. Where are you? So they always stay back too. I see that one over there, but I want to get these ones down here. I'm coming for you. Let's do area of attack. I think that'll be useful for now. Where are you? Let's up special attack minutes. We're using that a lot more. Ow, where are you? Did we get him? We might have got him. There's these two down here though. Oh, it looks like we managed to get through almost of that actually. I'm waiting for my first legendary to drop. These guys are just tanky. I mean, they do a lot of damage too, but they're mainly just slowing you down tanky kind of guys. Trying to dodge his ice knife attack while also trying to stay in it. Problem is he's got projectiles and I've got projectiles. So it's kind of hard to see whose is whose. And this is why I want more life gain. Because that really hurts. Let's do Frost Arrow up. I keep flip-flopping on Sanctuary. Like, sometimes it seems like a great skill. Because it just does damage to wherever I am. And if there's anything on me, it takes a ton of damage, constant damage. So it's great for being, you know, when you've got groups of enemies. But at the same time, it doesn't knock them back like it says it is. Still don't know what that stuff is, but it seems important, so... Oh, floor 2 success. Quickly run. Pick up the gold. I wish it gave you some sort of, like, bigger warning. That'd be nice for that. I don't know what this dust stuff is, but I'm sure it's important. So I managed to survive that one. Did a lot more damage that time. Or a decent amount of kills. So we did this mainly with, like, ice. Mostly DPS skills. And we managed to get some legendary gloves. So that's cool. Let's go identify these. What did we pick up? Hammer Echo. So that's the magic hammer. So magic hammer is one where you spin hammers around yourself. It's a pretty cool ability. It's better armor too. It gives you 2% basic attack range. So we're going to stick those on for now. Anything else we got? That's an upgrade of... I know. It's kind of like a step up from that one. So let's stick that on. Oh, we didn't have a belt, so we could stick that on too. So we're missing rings, a back piece, and an amulet. So this looks like a wizard item. Yeah, it's a wizard exclusive item. So I'm gonna go put that in my chest for when we do it, not the wizard. We have something in there. Nice. I don't know, I'm assuming this is like per character, so at the moment we've only got warrior unlocked, so these are all warrior skills. Definitely going to want attack power. And then let's do overall power. And a reduction. There we go. I think we can level up one of these. Let's do crit. Nice. I guess we go on to the next one. Should we go fire this time? Yeah, why not? Oh, we've got the extra ability on for magic hammers, so let's pick that up too. Oh, they seem to come out and come back in too, which is cool. Before they just used to go out. Let's do duration. Ooh, an early resurrection. Nice. Let's try this Phoenix ability. Ooh. You kind of come across the screen a little bit. Oh, I didn't see that there was a... Interesting. So they kind of come across the screen and they also, like, seem to explode a little bit. Let's go with basic attack. Now, I forgot that I don't have as much health regen as I did on the last floor, so we're playing a little bit risky there, but let's not... Oh, these guys. Okay, interesting. I just know you're going to be more painful than you were before. Okay. Let's put a bit of space between us. Ooh, attack power sounds good. Because this guy's going to keep backing up annoyingly. So let's just go around. We're not doing too great on health. I know I said I was going fire, but let's go with that because that's a good skill to have. I'd love some health regen and some mana regen. That early resurrection looks like it's about to come in quite handy, huh? Oh, there was the resurrection. Didn't quite manage to make it with that one. Okay, well, that's why we picked up the early resurrection. Let's go for level 2. How did I miss that? We can get some attacks on this guy though. There we go. He's down. Right, attack power 3. I would have loved to have taken something else there. But we do need that attack power. Oh! Those guys have got more of a reach than I think they do. So that's something that I need to keep an eye on. So we didn't... we only picked up one magic item. And I don't think the goblin's going to take that one magic item. But that's fine. Let's just identify that one thing. Yeah. Well, they are actually more armor than what I have. But we do get fire resist. No, actually, I think they're actually better. So fire resist is good, but I'm not too fussed about that currently. So level 3 takes a little bit more focus, I think is the right word for it. But can we unlock this guy now? So now we can do the wizard. So the wizard's here. We've got just basic stuff on the wizard. Let's go pick up that wand if we can. Can we equip it though? Yes, we can. Nice. Okay, so we've got a little bit of an up already, which is nice. Can I equip any of the other stuff? Yep. Nice. And we haven't got anything else from there. Okay, so we can equip this stuff. Oh. Nice. So we've got a little bit of a buff here, but so I'm really interested to see how this guy plays. We can only do floor 1 for this one. That's fine. So let's go to floor 1. I was going to start at floor 1 anyway, so that just made that decision a lot easier. Okay. So we're flinging fireballs already. I don't know if you get the same skill set. You might get a slightly different skill set. Oh, it looks the same. Let's go with cast speed. Shooting quicker or as a wizard sounds like a good thing to do. Attack speed. How's our health situation? So it's hard to tell what our health looks like, but we just took 9 damage from a skeleton and it kind of made a bigger dent than I like. I think we're going to go with mana restoration just because I think we're going to end up using quite a lot of spells. Okay, and we saw there the right click ability or your special ability. Summon Reaper. A Reaper appears sweeping a large area. Yes, please. That sounds cool. Oh, he's cool. So you can make like summon builds. Obviously we're going to do that one. So your special ability is like an ice kind of display from yourself. We've got 2 here. Do we want daggers or do we want frost arrows? That does 11.3 damage. That does 5. Let's go with daggers then. That Reaper, summon the Reaper is a cool ability. I'm a fan of that. I love the idea of making summon builds. Special attack, mana regeneration, cast speed. Let's do cast speed. We still need to do that undead one. If it comes up. Sanctuary was useful. But I'm thinking maybe this one for corpse explosion might be fun. Yeah, let's try corpse explosion. So for this one, if you hit, it throws out like the little green things you can see on top of these, and when you hit them and when they die, they explode to do more damage. Which, as you can see, does area effect damage as well. Which is really useful when it comes to big areas. Take that guy down. Yeah, particularly useful when everyone's grouped up and you can just aim for that guy. So we've got some good sort of set up for this, where we're doing very precision damage. Ooh, Swamp of the Dead. This is the one I was looking for. Let's try this. So I guess they're just little pools that open up on the floor. We can stand in them without taking damage. But it looks like anything that does stand in there takes some damage over time, which is nice. We're just going with all of the skills for this, I feel. We have the projectile up, I think. So... or if we don't have it, we should go for it. Let's do Reaper. Let's up the Reaper a little bit. I love the choice of skills in this. There's almost too many skills for you to sort of focus on a specific build. You're kind of like, how do we do like an ice build? And they're like, oh, well, you know, you might not get any ice attacks in that. But it does try and do a good job of balancing that all out. I feel like there's normally like an elemental one. So you'll have like a normal kind of damage up, armor, attack damage, that kind of like, you know, attack speed up, that kind of thing. And then you will have either an elemental or something else. This is a funny example because I would class all these three in the same kind of bucket of they are general upgrades. But I think it does a good job of balancing all of this stuff. I am going to go for the pickup range because as you can see we've got quite a lot of XP orbs everywhere and I would like to pick them up. I can't remember how long we get on floor 1. I think it's only 10 minutes. Oh yeah, the timer's counting down. I thought the timer was counting up for some reason. I don't know why. Let's go for Ice Orb because that slows down our enemies. Oh, we pick all of this stuff up. The wizard seems fun. I like the emergency sort of like ice that you can throw out as your special attack. And it's already starting to feel pretty powerful, you know? We're not that many skills in. I think the payoff for wizard is going to be health. So as you can see, we're not gaining a lot of health back. But we're doing a lot of damage. Let's go with duration. So I think this is going to be our trade-off. We're going to have high damage. Be a bit of a glass cannon, you know? Like, you deal a lot of damage, but you also take a lot of damage. So stacking up health and armor is going to be... oh, straight to a level 4. Let's go for that one. I think is going to be important when it comes to looking at our skills. I don't know whether to focus on one specific class to try and, you know, get as far as we can, or whether to try and like even them out, because we're going to have a brawler class that comes in too a little bit later. But I'm kind of really enjoying wizard. There's a lot of chaos happening, but it's a lot of my controlled chaos too, and also we can stay away from those from these guys because we can target them rather than just being sweeping. We can actually... oh, life regen. Definitely want the life regen. See, like, we can just not let these guys get close to us. That Reaper ability is pretty strong, though. I know this is only floor 1 and these guys are kind of weak, but just seeing them one-shot a bunch of enemies like that is pretty cool. Ooh, straight to level 8. Nice. Yeah, grabbing the XP orbs is not important at the moment because, you know, we've only got a minute to survive, basically. And we're doing fine with that. I just want to try and grab all the gold that I can get. So I'm hearing gold drop, but I'm not seeing it. Oh, he looks unhappy, doesn't he? Look at that. Okay. Oh, let's go pick this one up first tonight. He kind of got like a puddle of badness around him, so that's interesting. We'll have to keep an eye out for those ones next time. See, I feel like we did more damage than we did as a warrior on this floor. We definitely got a lot more items. So let's go identify these. And let's see what we got. Got a hat. Got a new staff. I think ours is better. New belt. That one's got poison resistance. What does ours get? Long range enemy damage reduction. See, that seems nicer to me. But it is more armor. We're definitely going to need to do our right click ability or our special attack more often, so let's go for that. Fire robs again, because they can at least help us when it gets to melee. I'd like to try and stay in range, but this game doesn't really lend itself to staying ranged. Oh, let's go for that one just because that's kind of like saving us at the moment, isn't it? Our right click ability. So let's have that do more damage. Oh, level 6 fire orb. I know resurrection was right there, but that was a level 6 upgrade. I feel like we can't ignore that one. Evade. We're not getting many skills on this one, and it's making me worried a little bit. Oh, Spear of Light or Lightning Wave. Oh, I really want that Spear of Light because it looks fun, but I'm gonna go with the Lightning Wave just because we're struggling a little bit with in melee at the moment, and this is just gonna help us keep us from being overwhelmed in melee. I don't really like Dragon's Breath. I didn't really like it before. If we get to the point where nothing else on the table looks like it's a good fit, then we'll go for it. Oh, there you go. There's our Spear of Light. Let's try the Spear of Light. Is that it? It's just like a little laser? I mean, I guess it's strong when it actually fires in the right direction. It's kind of just firing off into random directions at the moment. Can I pick this thing up? I don't know what this is. See, that's satisfying when you can sort of like get them all in one area. I'm sure that beam will do a lot of damage once it's leveled up, but at the moment it's just too short. Too short, and it doesn't seem to do that much. Oh, there we go. Just scooched it on through. We're gonna have to come back for a bunch of stuff that I saw just drop up there. It's fine. We'll just scoot round. Let's get rid of some of these before I get smooshed. There we go. Now we can move back up this way. Thankfully, we've got the mana regen needed for this. Let's put it on the Spear of Light. I think we've got enough health regen to last us over a little bit. Oh, we're going to end up with our ranged spiky boys, aren't we? I completely forgot they were on this level. Okay. I'll have to focus up for that. Because they can get a real pain real quick. Let's continue with the Reaper. Because it's also difficult to take those guys out because they tend to hide behind the rest of the hordes. A lot of the ranged characters tend to hide amongst the melee, which means it's a lot more difficult to single them out. Oh my god, here comes the army. Nice. These are the guys that are going to cause me problems. I don't have a massively easy way to deal with them either. Ooh, I did say that I haven't come across any like poison stuff, but I think that is poison. Nice. Thank you, my guy. You are coming in clutch. Taking those out. I could do with a speed upgrade because I'm not dodging this as easily as I would like to. We've got some more of these guys coming in. We've got 2 of the Pillars of Light now, which I think is making life easier for me. I need to start picking some of this stuff up though. Because we need upgrades. Die. Yep. Take some of those out, pick some of this up. Oh, there's still quite a few of them in this little bit. Nice. That Reaper just coming in and cleaving. Let's go with the tap power. Okay, now that most of those seem to be taken care of, we can run around and pick up some of our stuff that we've left on the floor. Because these guys are slow, and they do hit hard, but they are slow. Ooh, gain XP 40%. But this is a 3 upgrade. Let's just do the 3. I think we're leveling up at a decent rate. I don't think there's too much more we're going to be able to get from that anyway. Early mana regen is definitely useful on the wizard. Let's go for that one. Let's go for a level 10 fireball. Those are the ones that are spinning around me. We've got 4 minutes left. So now we've kind of got like 5 of them. We've got 4 to 5 of them depending. I don't know what depending on, but there just seems to be a mixture of 4 and 5 of them. I think there's just a chance that it can have 5. The only problem with the Reaper is that every now and again he kind of hides what mob is underneath. Oh, this guy hurts, huh? I'm trying to dodge this like ice knife kind of thing, and I'm like, well, how am I still getting hit by it? Oh. Okay. That was kind of my fault. I kind of wasn't really paying attention. I was just looking at the guy rather than looking at my environment, which kind of doesn't help. Annoyingly, we were quite close to the end there and we've lost a few items, but they look like they're just the commons and uncommons, so I'll take that. It's a cool hat. I don't think transmogrification or, you know, changing how your gear looks kind of exists currently. I think that might be something that's coming, but I don't think it exists in the current realm that we see the game in. I'm gonna buy some more stuff in here. What do we want? Let's do armor. Life, and then another armor, and then level up. Let's do cast speed, and then where is Reaper? Nice. Put one into there. Cool. We could put another one into here actually. Actually, let's put that into there. Let's even that out a little bit. So we got our first look at Wizard. Pretty fun class. Gonna rely on picking up the spells that are AoE, I think. It's very single target based, just with your normal ability, whereas I find the warrior has a bit more spread. But I definitely like it. Definitely think it's a cool class. And gonna play around with it a bit more. Yeah, if you want to see another episode where we take on the Brawler, I don't know. I presume the Brawler is another sort of like monk-based class, so I'm not sure how that one's going to play. Whether it's going to be any different to playing the warrior or not, not sure. It's probably a more agile mover slash hitter, so it probably attack speed is probably the sort of main stat of the Brawler, but we'll see. If you want to see me play through that, let me know down in the comments below. Thanks for joining me. Again, this was Tower of Babel. If you want to play it for yourself, I'll put all the links in the description. There's a free demo to try out if you want to try out the Barbarian class. The Wizard is not in the demo, it's just the Barbarian. So thanks for joining me on this one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!